Hello, this is Acapella Adventures, making tiny bites of solo actual play for our entertainment. This half is to test the Punk You module for playing through the dangerous game show Punk You. A potential story for characters in Chrome. It's a good introductory adventure. It gets the characters up and rolling better, and also you could use it as a NPC like background generator to help create more organically feeling characters. This is episode 084. Our pre-generated PCs to play through this filming of Punk You for the entertainment of others is making up Team Gee I'm Cagy under Agent Adrian Drake, residing in Exofabulous. We have Gonzo, Maximus, Grant, and I'm missing somebody. Kendoll, there we go. Obviously I was cleaning it up a little bit and boop, lost a guy. Happens, fixed. So far in our playthrough of the Punk You module and show, the team finished the 8-hour filming day. Shots have been fired, punches have been thrown, and the actions continue to roll on this death game as we start thinking about what to do between filming sessions. So just to describe Exofabulous, we have, imagine if you will, an industrial area. You're occasionally going to see things like a food truck running through, or minor light travel. Maybe some mornings you'll see a bunch of trucks as like people show up, pick things up, or drop things off, especially on Mondays and Fridays. But there's a fenced off area for the warehouse. Inside that's plenty of parking, so there's like an expansive outside space. So you basically got street, small strip of, now probably because this is, land is not cheap in most places. Basically you've got street, sidewalk, fence, and then like 2 feet so cars don't park right up against the fence. And then you have parking, space for people to drive through, more parking, maybe a tiny strip. It's probably a small unmaintained area, walkway, and not much else. Wall of building. And it's a 4-story building. It's that tall, and each story is probably actually 12 feet. So it's a good 50-foot tall building. The reason why it's so large is because it is a auto fabrication building that's been repurposed once the auto fabrication basically fell apart. So there are lots of inside things and outside things that are not what we expect for our current industrial warehouse servicing. Something I'm slightly familiar with. So we have all these characters that are in this place. It's huge. The problem is that the living quarters are far away from like food preparation areas and all the training and education stuff. It's scattered all over the place. Exofabulous is about as big as the warehouse. So that should give you an idea. Like, you're talking most of a city block being empty building. It's one of the things that happens these days in this cyberpunky world. Oh, imagine that. A little dystopian there. No. But anyways, one of the interesting things about being in the Exofabulous is a lot of people have figured this out, so they usually buy some skateboards or scooters or bouncy balls or some way to travel down the halls to get where they're going relatively energy efficiently, rather than, for example, the apartment complex where we have some of our NPCs at. The dinosaur apartments, very small, very tight. You're in close together. Don't have a bunch of room for things. So it's okay, but it's definitely not something you just want to like that. You don't want to have extra things in the place cluttering up. Here in Exofabulous, you can have like a couple of skateboards outside of your like little living space. scooters, you know, running around. So because you've got to consider like energy efficiency and maintaining your day and travel and things like that inside the living space. It's huge, it's an advantage, but it comes at a cost. Just like about anything else. All right, so just so we have an idea of what environment the team is working in. Maximus, however, is stuck in the hospital getting healed up from getting the tar beaten out of him. So we're going to focus on that. Now, I have some choice. And what I decided to do was I looked at my suggestions in Chrome about things you could do to combine stuff. And I went, you know what? Let's test out what would happen if you took a PC and two NPCs and put them in the same room together. See if you can tell an interesting story with that. That's what we're doing right now. Since Jack and Elvira chose to get several installed, you know, maybe somebody failed at making sure that these people were separate because they're sort of in conflict. But there's no one representing from the same team that has severe conflict with Team Gee I'm Cagy, which is one with Reginald and a couple other people. Reginald got hurt, but he's choosing not to use advanced medical science to heal himself up. So, Max gets 3 rolls at 21 because he's going to try and activate his contacts to help him out. He's got 17, 30, 20, missed it. Missed the second one. Got a shot at the third. Oh, makes the third. All right. I've got Jack is to have 3 rolls because he's also trying to do the same thing. Make it quick. No. 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 So Jack doesn't do anything with his contacts. They're just unable to help him or not. Now, Elvira's special. 24, she already made it. 19, doesn't make it. All right, she has 2 rolls at target number 21. She has 1 roll at target number 23. We already did 2 for 21. Here's where we get really interesting. She bought 100 0-point contacts.